This is the Holistic Summit Quarter Planner, Quarter 2 2024 edition, and I am going to go over some of the reflections from the last 12 weeks and show you some of the reflections I've done for Resolution Week, which is week 13 of the Holistic Summit Quarter Planner. I'm going to go in here and look for the Resolution Week pages, 68. By now, you may have noticed that our 52-week year doesn't divide nicely into 4 12-week quarters. If you are wondering what to do with the additional week, I call it the Resolution Week. A time at the end of the quarter when you can assess how the past 3 months have gone while resetting and planning out the next. Use this section to reflect on what worked for you this quarter and what you will adjust. Write about your thoughts on how this system affected your planning practices. Rest, reset, prepare. You may decide to take a break from the system. You may be ready to jump right back in which case the next planner will be ready to go, and the quarter 3 planner is live. Regardless of your choice, this time is ideal for reflection and being proud of yourself. Because whether you checked off every item or had no movement forward, the Planning Summit is meant to be a tool for improving your life. Shame has no place here. Using this planner is the first step, so be proud of that. So I'm going to go over my quarter 3 resolution reflection for goal number 4, which was complete one social media campaign. That specifically was because I was working on marketing for my business, Bèl Ren. I'm really glad that I made this as a goal because I worked a lot on it. Developing and preparing, making content, marketing plan. I did a lot. I'm going to write a little bit of the reflection on that and how I feel about the goal. Did this goal fit into your life? It did fit well into my life. It was something that was pretty seamless because I made sure that I consistently worked on things that were going towards making this possible. Anything that was related to marketing and social media, I worked on. I've decided to develop an interest and add elements that make it more interesting for myself. Does this goal continue and need to be updated or need to go? It needs to be updated, and that's a good thing because there's things that I've worked on through the quarter with it. I made a significant amount of progress towards this goal, so I'm really proud, but it just needs to be updated for the next quarter. How satisfied are you with the progress? 3 out of 5, I would say I'm satisfied because I worked really hard on it, while also noticing that there were some areas that I could have been more robust in, more consistent in. I am satisfied though with what I've done. I'm really proud. Next, I'm going to write out my reflections and then I'm going to share those. This quarter, I have made so many strides in my comfort with content creation. I have honored my disdain of content for the sake of content. In determining my style, I have established a pocket I am happy to sit in. The marketing campaign Tariq and I developed is so good. I also expanded my network considerably while also tapping in with them regularly. Even with not completing the campaign, I have made some major steps forward and am excited for the upcoming collaborations. Sitting down and writing these thoughts about how I feel about the last 12 weeks is something really important for me to determine how I'm going to recalibrate and plan for the next 12 weeks. That's what Resolution Week is all about. Resolution Week is the time that you sit and reflect, assess, and plan going forward. This section of the book is something that brings so much value outside of planning the days and planning the tasks. This is something that makes it more interactive and it makes it more in-depth to allow for you to use that knowledge, take elements from this quarter and improve upon them. You'll have more refined steps to make sure that you're even more effective. Closing out the second quarter, thinking about how the last 12 weeks have been, and assessing my satisfaction level, I feel so good and so ready for the next quarter. Things didn't go at all how I planned them, but that's okay because since I have this and I've allowed it to be my accountability partner, I've been feeling more encouraged every time I look at it, every time I write something down. Even when I step away from it for weeks at a time, there's still so much value to be found inside this book, and I'm so looking forward to sharing more. Let's recalibrate, rest, and get ready to conquer quarter 3.